Hello and welcome everybody. My name is Reshmi Mukherjee. In my channel you get ICSE, ISC, English literature and English language topics. Today we are going to discuss, as you can see on the screen, preposition rules. As you had suggested me that it would be very helpful if we could discuss preposition. You know that I have already discussed, I was already dealing with a series where we were discussing the phrasal verbs. From here we know it is for 9, 10, 11, 12 all the classes. We will discuss the strategy in which we can prepare the prepositions or phrasal verbs. You have two strategies which you can follow, anyone. First one, if you have a huge high quality of mugging things up, memorizing, you can follow the one that I was doing before, right? The phrasal verb list that I was giving, you prepare that on the first page from the table, okay? And after that you go to the next page where there are exercises, you solve those exercises. But if you think you already have so many subjects, you cannot mug things up so much. You have science, you have this, you have that, you have computer science, bio, you have history, geography. There are lots of things that you have to prepare. So the other strategy that I want to suggest you is, you can I will tell you some rules which you have to follow, right? Certain rules only, not many. Once I have told you these rules in different series, different parts, okay, then, and we will also discuss few questions after that. So those will be very few basic rules, not the phrasal verbs, every single ki cut on, cut off, cut up, everything you don't have to memorize, just few basic rules. But this is helpful if you are practicing a lot, okay? If you are not practicing, then it will not be helpful at all. How will you practice? First you write the set of sentences in your notebook, okay? Like take a fresh page, write the sentences down over here. Do not write the answers in this page only. Move to the next page, write the answers there. Check how far you are correct, okay? Once maybe you made 6 mistakes out of 10. Okay, next time again practice, okay? Then you check, maybe your errors would be reduced to 3. Like this it will be reducing, and finally maybe you will still have one mistake. You are still making error in that. So you just put a star, 3-4 stars beside it. Before the exam you just revise this one and go. So that rest of it you already know. As soon as you see the sentence, you will be able to answer it. And the good thing over here is that much you can blindly believe in me, that the sentences that we are doing in our channel, at least you will get similar sentences only. Maybe the names will be changed, the company names will be changed, but the ideas, those will remain unchanged, right? So let us, without any more ado, start our topic. So sorry, I have mentioned meanings line by line explanation. I'm very sorry. If you haven't followed slotscale.com, my website, do check it, because this has a lot of helpful content, practice sheets. You can practice from there as well. Okay, so in case you are interested in a book that will help you with phrasal verbs list that I was talking about, you can follow this complete course book, ICSE English 1, which is for 9 and 10. Okay, phrasal verbs which is there for 11, 12 also, you can use it. But for class 9 and 10, you will get the whole content, whatever is there in your English language part. So this book is by Oswald Publishers, as you can see over here, and it has this kind of a sheet for your phrasal verbs. This is a list. Like you have the word, you have the meaning, and you have one example so that you can understand it better, right? So that is all. You can see what all is available. Rest everything in English language for 9 and 10, like joining sentences, tense, then the different essay topics, and the notice email part, letter part, you will get it over here. Alright, so now let's move into our content. See, this is the first slide, and in the first slide you get the first info. What is the first info over here? Abide by, right? I'll change the color of my pen so that you can understand it better. So it is abide by, right? What is abide by? First we will understand the meaning of it. Abide by means to follow. Simply abide by, matlab follow, right? We should, so an example, how we will frame this sentence: we should abide by their decision. Why we are doing this? Because this sentence you can put a star beside it. This is very, very important, okay? Very, very important. I cannot make a star with this pen on the screen, so you make a star, and this is very important, right? Abide by their decision, and we often make a mistake. So let's move to the next. We have finished abide by. Next slide, it gives us information about absent from, right? What is the meaning of absent from? Absent from means when you have to go to one place but you did not go there. You keep yourself separate. In that case we will write from. Okay, absent from, right? Next one, I am accustomed to. This is very very important again. Many of you do this correctly. There are some for whom I have mentioned this. I am accustomed to talking to a foreigner. Accustomed to matlab I am very used to. We say na, I am used to. So even if you remember the word accustomed, which means used, it works exactly the same way. I am used to talking to a foreigner, right? Next, abound in. Abound in matlab India abounds in minerals, meaning it has a lot of minerals. Okay, it is full of minerals, we say na. Only the situation is, if it is full, we would have written off over here, but in case it is abound, we will have to write in. Abound in, meaning is same, full of. Okay, next one, accused. You have been accused of murder. If you have committed a crime, you have been accused. You haven't committed, maybe it is just kind of you are convicted to be a criminal, so you have been accused of murder. Okay, next, these are the few important sentences, so you try to remember them. We are doing only a few. Accused of, abound in, accustomed to, and absent from. One more, abide by. Okay, so 5. And after that we are going to discuss one practice sheet. Let us see if we can solve them correctly. Okay, Kanti is obliged. Kanti is obliged dash you for your kindness. So very 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 easy. What do we say? Obliged to. Even in the letters we write like that, obliged to. The workers always ask dash higher pay. They demand na. So they demand for, ask for, same. He cannot part dash his money. 3 and 4, these two are very very important. Put a star. Next class we will also discuss the meanings of it. So it is just a practice. See, if you know it, you don't have to write it in the next class. He cannot part dash his money. This is, be careful, this is money. So this is a non-living thing, right? This is money, which is a non-living entity. So if it is a non-living entity, we use part with. Okay, if it is a living thing, see, friends over here, money over here. Part with, part from means what? Separate. Separate yourself. If you are separating yourself from another human being, it will become part from, as in this 4th case. Okay, but if you see that there is not a human being, it is kind of a non-living thing, then you will write part with. You can remember it in a way like I generally remember. If it is a non-living, if it is a living thing, like in living things, what do we have? Male, female, genders, right? So you can remember it like this: F for female, F for from. So for living thing, for females, it is from, and the opposite will be with, so that you do not confuse. He has pride. Now again, see, he has pride dash, he is proud dash. We all know this one, 6th one. He is proud of his wealth. But we will not write of over here, then it will be incorrect. 5th one is not of. Then it is what? He has pride in his wealth. Why is it different? Because over here in the 5th sentence, you see, in the 5th sentence, has is your verb. Okay, pride is your noun. It's not working like a verb. That is why has is a verb, pride is a noun. That is why it is working like it is. We have to write over here pride in, and over here it is normal proud, which is a verb. Beside verb we will write of. He is proud of, but he has pride in his wealth. Okay. Next, number 7. My friend prevented me from playing dash bad boys. As simple as that. We don't play with bad boys. This judge is partial dash his clerks. So what do we write? Clerks. Imagine that I have a favorite student in the class. Whenever he or she comes to me, I give him full marks or her full marks. So I am partial to that person. Here also same. Partial to his clerks. The boy plunged dash the river. I have told you 1,000 times. When you change the element like air to water, okay, some different surface area you are moving to, okay, different element you write into. If you are moving by force, like a burglar entered by force, okay, robber entered by force into, broke open your door, broke into the house. See, phrasal verb also you can memorize from here. Next, he is pleased dash me. So when you are very happy, what do you say? Maybe you liked my lesson, okay, you thought that ma'am, whatever ma'am has said, we could understand, so you will be happy with me. Same for this case. he is pleased with me. Happy with me, pleased with me. Pleased means what? Happy. See, it was same as that. Pleased with me, happy with me, right? So we have done till number 10, and the only request to you over here is, like I always say, you will write to me how much you have scored out of 10, so that I know that how far you are ready, and accordingly I can bring more sentences for you. So this is 10 mark, okay, 10 mark quiz. So you write to me out of 10 how much you have got. Okay, I have seen few of you are doing this, some of you are still not doing it. Those who are following, those who are trying this, taking this practice paper as an exercise, do write it to me, because this will be beneficial not just for you but also for me, so that I can prepare the worksheets accordingly, right? हमको तो पता लगना चाहिए कि how much you can understand, whether it is too difficult for you, whether I should start from scratch, or whether it is very easy for you, so that I can go into deeper detail, right? So follow this. One more thing is, as you can see from here, you can check the Telegram channel, WhatsApp link also in the description box, it is given, okay? And most importantly, you can share your question papers, the grammar question papers. You have to make it into a PDF and send it to slothskill.contact@gmail.com. You must have seen certain practice papers that we have discussed. Those are the sample papers of different schools, okay? If you are interested in sharing your own papers, do share it over here, slothskill.contact@gmail.com, right? Thank you so much. See you in my next class. Bye bye.